A massive game tonight as 6th plays host to 7th. They're separated by 5 points, but the Roar have 3 games in hand on Western Sydney. Tonight's match could be pivotal to seeing which of these clubs winds up playing finals this season. Now Aldred, Brisbane pushing forward in numbers here. Champness able to push inside. Wenzel Halls turning away from goal. Now he faces up. Dylan Wenzel Halls, great save, Margouche. Brindle South picks up the scraps. What a moment. His first A-League goal 7 years after making his debut in this competition. Josh Brindle South, right place, right time after a stinging shot from Wenzel Halls.
Well, look at Ziggy Gordon here. He couldn't quite cut it off. Couldn't send the ball back in. That was the play before he moved a little bit early. But Wenzel Halls, when he cuts it on that right-hand side, it's danger. Russell is overcommits on his left-hand side. You've got to cut Wenzel Halls off on his right foot, edge of the box. It's his favourite play. He gets good contact on the ball. Excellent save by Margouche. But he can't deny Brindle South, whose contact is crisp, to make it 1 for Brisbane.
Scott Neville, massive to get him back after his time in India. What a ball, Gillespie. To an onside Corey Brown. Danzaki back post all alone still. Wenzel Hall's free header, couldn't turn it home. And this back 3 for Western Sydney, carrying out an inquest right now. What are McGowan and Mutakutis doing?
Well, not enough. Russell lost his bearings, and Corey Brown, how he got so free at that moment is grounds for an inquiry itself, but that's 5 yards out. Margouche would have been stranded. His central defence, McGowan's overrun it. Mutakutis didn't adapt.
And now Cox right through the middle for Kamau, and it's 1-1! From one end to the other, in a matter of seconds, go Western Sydney. There's collateral damage for the Brisbane Roar, a couple of players down. But then the execution of this front 3 to equalise for the black and red.
Missed the chance, and their opponents go upfield to score. Wonderful finish from Kamau. He's in great form, Bruce.
Determination from McGowan, and in concert with Bacchus, he won it. Mutakutis had to stretch to keep it away from Danzaki. Such a busy player, Riku Danzaki, forcing Aquilina backwards. O'Shea able to look forward, punches one to Wenzel Halls, just wide. He had Margouche scrambling. He's such a confident young kid, Dylan Wenzel Halls. Not quite on that occasion. Brindle South kept on running. Again in behind. Go Brisbane. Brindle South stretching. Had to win the ball there, Aquilina, and he did. Corey Brown whipping it deep. Margouche couldn't come and kept it out in the end as Gillespie's downward header caused a few more heart palpitations for the Wanderers fans.
Wasn't he scrambling there, the Wanderers keeper? Came, thought better of it. It was Macaulay Gillespie with that concrete forehead and the spring coil neck with a little dinker at the near post. And you're talking about player A, player B who's not quite at their best today. I think you can put Danzaki in that category so far to start the match. He's been just outstanding this season, but just not that sharpness of decision-making so far this evening.
O'Shea can go for goal here. Margouche a long way out. Oh, back off the crossbar. Here comes Danzaki. Plays for a penalty, and it's not going to be there. Wow, Daniel Margouche is a very lucky young man. Jay O'Shea nearly put himself right on the highlight reel.
Brilliant, really, and he's got the little skip after it too. I've hit a hole in one here, he says. Let's come off the tee beautifully.
Here's Jay O'Shea looking long again. Champness, he thought about coming Margouche, and Danzaki's in the... Oh, what a ball! Brilliant! at the back post. You don't see many balls like that. Joey Champness, Joey C, with a bit of X factor.
Well, this is just quite breathtaking. Look, he's wearing him like a bad suit. Ziggy Gordon has followed him all the way into the half to try and nullify it. When it's over the top, he can't match it. But that doesn't matter. I mean, all bets are off. When you've got a player who can ping one like that on the fly, if you don't mind, that's breathtaking. From Joey Champion, if you don't mind. Quite incredible. Danzaki persevered. Good, solid, crisp finish. A lot could have gone wrong for the Japanese star there, but it didn't. What a goal from Brisbane. And the bench has worked for Carl Robinson in recent weeks. Players stung perhaps by being left off have really made a point when they've joined the football match.
Wenzel hauls. Ziggy Gordon came from the blind side, and the referee had a great view of it. Ziggy's going in the book. He thought he took all ball. And on first inspection, I thought he'd timed it pretty well too.
Yeah, I think that's very unfortunate for Ziggy Gordon. Wenzel hauls and his backswing has collected Ziggy Gordon's sliding tackle. Gordon nicks the ball away.
It has to be the Irishman, Jay O'Shea. And he went the goalkeeper's side. Couldn't sneak it inside that post.
Good contact. Fine player, had a good game.
Wanderers defence haven't got the threat of Joey Champness to worry about anymore, but Wenzel hauls and Danzaki still out there. They go for broke here. Wilmering. Beautiful delivery, and the header tipped over by Jamie Young. Kwame Yeboah, that close to an equaliser.
Brisbane had 3 games in hand on them. Western United have 4 games in hand on them. Wow, what a 20 minutes that is brewing here.
Abini. Nice deft touch around the corner, and they get a corner out of it. Macaulay Gillespie has copped that one where he needs about a minute to get ready again. And now the corner variation. Troisi, it deflects all the way through. Great save, Jamie Young. Reflex stuff to keep Dylan McGowan out.
McGowan on the turn. It's just reflex pure from Jamie Young. I mean, how many times have we extolled the virtue of Jamie Young? And quite a highlight reel he'd have developed over the years.
Here's Hingett. And they'll get a corner.
Well, how long since Brisbane have had a corner like this?
As Brown delivers, Margush struggling to get there. Gillespie looking to put it back across the face, and Margush recovered. Bowls it out to Wilmering. Always a pretty good outlet, but he had very little support. Hingett got there first, played it cleverly into space here for Parsons. Only Mabratu in the middle, so bends it, and Margush with a super flying save. Very nearly a tap-in for Mabratu as well. Parsons clipping it over the top a couple of times. Get out of my way, says Golgol Mabratu. Chance coming up. Danzaki, no. Desperation. And now O'Shea, can he bend it? Another block in the road. Daly back in. You're onside, Golgol Mabratu. And they have butchered the chance to secure all 3 points. The Raw. Only as far as Wilmering. Macaulay Gillespie stands tall for Brisbane. Look at all this desperation. Deflection. Bacchus. Aquilina to the byline. Great ball. Kamal! Jamie Young in the road again, and Yeboah says to Brucey, I'm here.
And they've secured a mighty 3 points here, Brisbane.
Brisbane go back-to-back. Warren Moon is finally getting the results he felt like his team had in them at full time. It's Brisbane 2, Western Sydney 1.